biggest bit of advice to all of you, if you haven't been to the forest with the gigantic trees that are real forest, not some little park in the middle of a city. And if you haven't been to the ocean like this, go do it before you're my age. Seriously. I guess that's what retirement is about, though, doing what I'm doing. But still, had I known this was so beautiful, I would have done this decades ago. I would have moved here, except I have a really good pension with my IT job that I did. So I guess, you know, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. I've lived in 60 below wind chill weather, or I grew up in that. 10-foot high snow drifts during blizzards where it covers your whole car. I've had my brakes in my car freeze, it was so cold. Lived through tornadoes, monsoons, really scary dust storms, microbursts. I've never, ever, ever been in a hurricane. I almost moved to Florida because I did the research for 3 years to find where I wanted to retire. And I got put on a waiting list for my apartment here after I had already put money. Well, I went on the waiting list because it was either going to be Florida or here. It was either going to be Panama City, Florida, or here. And I got on a waiting list here, and I never heard from the guy. I never heard from him, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to retire in August of 2022. So I'm like, what do I do? I've got to do something. And the apartment in Panama City, Florida was right off the beach. It was like they had a pathway from the apartment to the beach. There was a main street in between, and it was brand spanking new, and it was high buck. And I thought to myself, I put money down on it, and I thought, gosh, man, I did a Zillow, and I looked on the map at Zillow, and the places around these apartments were in the millions. I mean, millionaires lived here, and I thought, you know what, this isn't for me, but I'm stuck. I really didn't want to hang out with those kind of people. I just didn't. I'm not against people making money at all. I just am not of that class of people. I don't know how to talk to those kind of people. So after I put the money down and everything, like 2 days before I was gonna get my U-Haul reservation set up, because I was gonna move to that one in August as well. 2 days before the U-Haul thing, I was setting it up, and then I just sat down and I'm like, please call me for this apartment here. And I was really sad. And all of a sudden I got a phone call the next day, and it was him. He said, I've got your apartment on the top floor that you wanted, overlooking the lake. And I just started bawling like a little baby, and I said, it's mine. And he said, oh, it's already yours. He said, you already filled out the application and everything. It's yours. He said, you know, just be here August 1st. And I just was ecstatic. So I called the other place in Panama City, and I said, oh, I had a family emergency. I can't move into it. I'm really sorry. And they said, well, we can't give you, the deposit pack. And I'm like, okay. I thought, too, I don't give a crap. Just keep it. And I found out later that they're supposed to give you your deposit back if they haven't rented it out. Or, I mean, if they haven't rented it out for the date that you were going to rent it. And they did rent it out before I was, at that date. So I lost that money. And I don't care. I'm just, what can you do? It's getting, well, I take my sunglasses off. What an idiot. Jeez. And I'm like, oh, it's getting really dark. Yeah, because I have my sunglasses on. I think this rock is really cool looking. And I don't know if it's got anything special about it at all. But I'm going to take it home anyway and just see if it has any minerals or anything in it. But I'm going to stay here. I want to see the whole sky get orange. Has anything. I think it's just got some coral on it. Oh, we got to get away from the screaming children. Nah, it's got nothing. Maybe I can find a nice shiny one. Like I said before, screaming children hurt my ears bad. Yeah, my retirement advice is try looking for your retirement spot at least 3 years ahead of time. Man, plan that out. I had to adjust my camera. This is so nice not having an earache this time. Oh good, I'm alone. Whoops. Whoops. Even when the sun goes down, the sky is still beautiful. I'm on a few groups. I'm on a couple paranormal groups for the internet or on Facebook, and this new guy joined this group I'm in. It's called Paranormal Seekers. It's a good one. He had a picture with his thanks for letting me in the group type of thing, and it was a picture of the little girl from BioShock with her robot. And I have BioShock, it's either the triple one or the double one, I can't remember, but it brought back some memories, so I started playing it again last night, and I love BioShock. And then I'm playing Fallout 4 again. I love Fallout 4. I love big open world games where you can just shoot things up. Yep, I like gratuitous violence in video games. Get away from these kids. They keep moving down towards where I am. It's like, get away. Big fire there, three fires. At least the wind's blowing the right way. Elder Scrolls Online has a brand new expansion or DLC coming out on the 18th of this month. What is that, 3 or 4 days? And I pre-ordered that, and I wanted to do the one quest line in an old area that's part of the story that'll be in the Gold Road. So I'm doing that, but I finished that already, I think. That way when I do the quest in the Gold Road, I'll understand what it means. That really dark pink strip along the bottom of those clouds way far away, the real high clouds. That's what I want to wait around and see. It almost looks apocalyptic. good open world games coming out this year. And in 2025, there's some cool stuff coming out. Cool movies too. A new Jason movie, Jason Voorhees, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm sure they'll make a new Halloween one. They always do. Get some rain on the way on my walk home. Well, this GoPro is waterproof, so my hooded sweatshirts aren't though. I suppose I better head out because it gets really dark on the way to my apartment. Well, I'm going to hang out here for a little while still. I don't care. Who cares? It's dark. I like the dark. But I came home one time from the beach. There was no moon or anything. You couldn't even see your feet in front of you on the ground. It was that dark. When I got up by the forest area, I almost fell on my face, and I didn't bring a flashlight this time either. Well, hopefully there's enough cars going by, I'll be able to see. It's just too pretty. My advice to people who buy plants on Etsy, I buy a lot of plants from Etsy, and I've only had one crappy one that I got recently, and it was from a star seller. I don't buy anything that's not from a star seller, and I make sure they have more than 300 reviews. So if you see a Etsy seller that isn't a star seller, that's got like two reviews or 10 reviews, be really wary. I mean, I know they all got to start off somewhere, but just be careful and check things out. Etsy's got some kick-ass plants. Well, they've got tons of great stuff. See how the GoPro is when it's getting dark, like now. Hopefully it's doing well. So I better go, but I I'm gonna walk home and leave it on. So I want to see how it does at night. Oh, everybody put their, oh, there's the fires over there. Good. I'm glad they're way over there. Oh yeah, there's that other fire. The wind is about 20 miles an hour. It's not terrible like it was when I was here last time. It was like 40 when I was here last time, I think. To be here sometime when there's rain, but it's dangerous to be here if there's thunderstorms. So, oh, it's definitely raining over there. It's completely cloudy over my place. A message to, I get a lot of gamers watching my channel now too, which is awesome, and I love gamers. I love most of them, but to all the gamers that are watching my stuff thinking that I'm some class A gamer, raider, PvPer, all this crap, you're gonna be sadly disappointed. I'm not playing my game to get the highest end gear, to get total end game on everything I play. I could care less. I got burnt out a long time ago on that stuff because that's how I was. And I'm a casual gamer. I game solo. I die. It happens. It happens to the best gamers too. It's just part of gaming. So don't tell me how to play my game and be sarcastic about it. And I'm not streaming it for that. I'm streaming it because I like streaming my stuff. So if you're that kind of gamer, you're going to be disappointed and you're not going to like my gaming. Because having armchair commandos at the keyboard telling me how I should be doing isn't a good idea, because I don't play with that crap. I don't like keyboard commandos. I don't like narcissists. I just don't like assholes in general. My gosh, I can't believe I can actually cross the street. How nice. Ugh, that smoke's horrible from those campfires. I love this town, but it's got a small handful of creeps, and I mean creeps. Oh good, I don't think it's raining. I think I can see my apartment from here too. It's way on top of the hill. It's been a really long time since I've seen that buck. I haven't seen either one of the bucks since last year. I sure hope they're okay. Hope they haven't been hit by a car. Well, it's not that dark. I can still see okay down here anyway, because there's a street light. I need to get glasses really bad. I've been wearing glasses since I was like 12, and mostly to see far away. Now I gotta use those stupid drugstore glasses to read my phone, or not always my phone. Sometimes somebody sends me a document, and then I can't see far away, but I can see pretty far enough to keep myself, alive. I can see like the street signs and all that. I still need glasses. I had contacts. In fact, I still have my contacts in the bathroom, but they're really old. I stopped using them when I was in Arizona because of all the sand that would get in them and the dust. So I guess if I went that way, there'd be a huge mall a few blocks down. I've never been there, So I really need to go there because they have some really good shops. Oh man, I had to take my hood off. Yeah, this is where it starts getting dark. When I get paid, I'm going to get a new hard drive for my PC, and I'm going to see if that was the problem. I'm hoping it was. I miss working on a keyboard with a mouse and having my monitors. There's my little forest path right there that I go in. And where that green light at the top of the hill is, goes into my apartment, or about half a block from my apartment. Now we get to hear the frogs. This time I'll walk down to where you can see the ocean from my apartment complex. Not real smart of me to be wearing all black, I guess. I try to get on the grass on the side so the cars can see me. Walking up those hills, holy shit. Sometimes it's a bit much. Something ran across the road and I couldn't see what it was. Whew. There's the beach from here. Whew. So, that pooped me out. I hope you guys had a nice time watching this. I love you guys, and I really do. I like you people more than I like anybody in real life friends. I really do. There are a few of you that are my real life friends from Arizona, but you guys are special, and I hope you take care. Have an awesome week. See ya.